All right, I got to thinking about the floors that I redid last year in my house and how I was trying to save money by doing it myself. Now I'm coming out of pocket to hire a professional to fix the crappy job that I did.
Did you learn your lesson?
I did. Next time, I'm just gonna hire a professional from the beginning. What's up, friends? My name is Jonathan. This is Trevor with the Alamo City Living Team, and here we talk about everything that you want to know about living in San Antonio and the entire surrounding area. We're also licensed real estate agents here in San Antonio, which means not only do we enjoy making videos for you guys, we would love even more to help you with all your real estate purchase needs. So the number popping up on the screen is how you get a hold of us. Give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We would love to help you and your family make a smooth move here to the Alamo City.
We have had tons of people reaching out to us wanting to buy new construction homes, right? So many people. And the reasons vary. But one thing that we're finding is that these new construction builders have so many amazing incentives that a lot of lenders are having a hard time competing with. So with that question comes another one. Well, why would I use a realtor to help me buy this home when I could just go to the builder directly?
Which is a really good question, right? Because you would think, well, I can just go directly to the builder, speak to somebody in the office.
Skip the middleman.
Skip the realtor. They're going to tell me what they have, and then we'll just go under contract and I'll buy the home.
Exactly.
You can do that. Just like you can hire, just like you can do your own taxes and not hire a CPA. Or just like you can fix your own car and not have to hire a mechanic. You can do that. But why would you do that if it's going to cost you more headache in the end, possibly? Yeah,
you're 100% right. So we're going to talk about some of those reasons why you should hire a realtor when you're purchasing a new construction home.
What is one reason why?
One of the primary reasons that I would use them is to have that representation and guidance along the purchasing way, the path, right?
Right.
If I was going to buy a new construction home and I went straight to the builders, especially if I hadn't had a whole lot of experience with purchasing homes in the past, there could be a lot of hiccups in the whole process, and there usually is. There's no home purchase process, whether it's new construction or resale, that's going to be super smooth sailing no matter what happens. Now, as far as representation goes, I want to be represented in that transaction because when you go and you purchase a new home from a new construction builder, you can almost guarantee that they're going to be represented in some form or fashion, and they're going to be representing their best interests, not yours.
Absolutely. And another thing to consider is that when you are purchasing a home, the agent that is representing you as the buyer, you're not paying their commission. You're losing nothing by having somebody who's looking out for your best interests, which is exactly what they're doing. Asking questions that you might not necessarily be thinking about. They're almost like, that overarching...
Like a filter.
Exactly.
Right?
The builder is going to be providing you information on their product, which they're trying to move. And the agent who's representing you is going to be asking questions to make sure that not only are you getting the best deal, the best bang for your buck, they're also going to know and be experts in the area of town. There might be other builders, even the same builder in another community nearby that has something similar or better for you. Okay, another reason why you will want to use a realtor when buying new construction is market and builder insights. What do I mean by market? A lot of times when you're moving from out of state, you're unfamiliar with the different builders that are in that location. You may know a Perry Home or a Kindred Home, which are national builders, but you may not be familiar with, say, Liberty Home or Bazar Homes. And so a real estate agent in that local market is going to understand that. They're going to be familiar with other communities that build those homes, and they're going to be able to give you that information. Now, there are lots of incentives that are going on with different builders.
Tons.
And you may be familiar with Perry. That's all you know. So you go to a Perry home and the first thing you hear sounds good and you just want to settle on that. Well, a real estate agent who's walking into that office with you that has market insight is going to be able to say, hey, hold on a second. Let's take a look at these other builders. I've got information on their incentives as well. We can look at their product in this area that's very similar to the home you're looking at and help you make a better, more informed decision.
Not only will you have information and insight into the market, but if you hire a realtor, they're going to have information as far as the track record that the builders that you're looking at, which is super important. Because let's say you're looking at one specific builder who doesn't have the best track record with construction, or some other things might be at fault, and you hear that from some of the
even
neighbors.
delays in building your home.
Delays in building, foundational issues, plumbing issues. The list really is endless.
Warranty work when things go wrong.
Now, that builder that you're talking to is going to be very reluctant to give you that information up front because they're going to have the best possible product. Again, like Jonathan said, they're trying to move a product. So when you take a step back and you hire a realtor who has expertise on these local builders and this local knowledge, they can provide you a general oversight of how these builders' track records actually are.
All right, another reason why you're going to want to use a realtor when purchasing new construction is negotiation skills. Now, most of the builder reps that we have spoken with or have worked with have been very, very good people. But everything in life is up for negotiation. And most of the time, these builder reps are just going to tell you what they have on paper. This is how much the house costs. This is how much we want in earnest payment. This is going to be your down payment. And they are not going to readily come forward and help you with any other types of negotiations. That's where your agent is going to come in at. Your agent is going to know exactly, hey, this is kind of what you guys are offering. This is what you were offering last week. This is what you did for another client of mine. What is it that you can do for my client in regards to X, Y, and Z? And that can go a long way, especially when it comes to things like incentives, how you can use the money that they're giving you as flex money, how it should be used in your specific situation and things like that. Negotiation is huge, and you're gonna need a realtor that stands next to you on your behalf to do that for you.
Another huge benefit that you can gain whenever you're using a realtor to help you purchase new construction has to do with just going over the contract in general. Contracts are complicated whether you're purchasing resale or you're purchasing new construction. So to have somebody there who, that's all they do, they know the contract like the back of their hand, they're able to explain everything to you in layman's terms and break it down for you and ensure that the builder isn't slipping anything into the contract that would be unfavorable to you guys. And that also includes your home warranties, purchase price, incentives, all these things. We need to make sure that they're all in the contract so that you're getting the benefits that you expect to get when you're going into the transaction.
Now, you can use a real estate attorney to go over the contract for you before you sign, right? However, you're going to pay for that. Now, a real estate agent is not a lawyer. We're not attorneys, so we cannot practice law on your behalf. But we can look over that contract like we would if we were purchasing a resale home and making sure that everything that you negotiated to be in the contract is actually in the contract, so there's no issues while you're waiting to close on that house. All right, guys, the last and final thing, and it's the thing that we all want when we're purchasing a house, whether it be new construction or resale, and that's peace of mind. Working with a trusted realtor can give you that peace of mind that there's somebody who's looking out for you on your behalf, making sure that everything that you're being told is correct, and giving you the resources and avenues in order to help you if things are not right in the future.
The bottom line is this: there are some sketchy people out there and there's some sketchy salesmen. You feel like you're going to a car dealership sometimes and the people are coming out of the woodwork and they just want to sell you stuff. It's so good to have somebody there to represent you, to make sure that you're at a peace of mind knowing that you're not going to get screwed over at the end of this transaction. And I think at the end of the day, that's what people want. They want to make sure that they're not getting screwed over at the end of a transaction.
Remember this: the real estate agent that's working for you as a buyer, you're not paying their commission. You're losing nothing by making sure that they're standing next to you when you're in that office and a contract is presented in front of you. You're losing nothing by doing that. They're to work for you. They have all of the same fiduciary duties towards you as, say, an attorney would have towards you if you were their client. So for that peace of mind, make sure that you have that real estate agent. If you're moving here to San Antonio, give us a call. We would love to represent you in your next real estate purchase. And also make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We do post videos every single week and you do not want to miss them.
And guys, when it comes time for you to make that move to San Antonio, please reach out to us, give us a call. We would love to hear from each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching our stuff. Catch you in the next one.